What's up, everybody? My name is Tech, and for the last 15 years, I was the #1 seller of pre-owned men's clothing on eBay. But today, we're going to go on a fun adventure. Of course, make some money, but we're going to go somewhere where I have not been in a very long time. We're going to go to one of my most favorite places in the world, somewhere where my wife and I, where we first went when we first met each other, when we both have not been there in a long time. I've taken you to certain parts of Florida. Today, we're going to go to a totally different part of Florida. But first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who watches the channel. We just crossed over 200,000 views in 1 month after something like 10 or 12 videos. So I sincerely appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who's been listening. I also appreciate everybody who joined the group. We have a brand new group, new and improved, no drama, positive, and production, moving in one direction, making improvements every single week, and most importantly, making money, because that's what we're here to do. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is going to be a great video. We're going to find some cool stuff. We're going to hit some cool places, and I'm going to show you some cool things. So I appreciate everybody. Let's get it. All right, this store sucks. I've been waiting for the whole trip. So we are somewhere in the middle of the state of Florida, halfway between where I live by Fort Lauderdale, halfway between Fort Myers. This is the Everglades, and the premise for today's video is that we're going to take a little short trip, and I'm hoping to pay for the trip, hotel and food. The hotel was just under 200 bucks, and food we're probably going to spend 100, 150. So figure we're all in 350 bucks. I want to pay for the entire trip with one thrift store, and if that's not good enough, I want to pay for the entire trip with one item. I want to find one item that is going to give us enough profit to pay for the whole trip, and everything else that we find is going to be 100% pure profit. So we're going to hit some thrift stores, we're going to hit a flea market, and I've heard the Fort Myers area can be tough, can be iffy. It's a lot of work, but I know it can be done. We did it in Orlando. We're going to do it in Fort Myers. Everywhere I go, we're going to make sure we do it. So stay along for the ride. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, smash the like button, share it with other resellers. If you have the knowledge and you're consistent, you can make anything happen in this business. I truly believe that. Here we are in Fort Myers. We just touched down. We have a little bit of time to waste before the hotel opens up. So what better to do than to hit a thrift route? And it's about 8:58. The store is going to open right now, and I'm the first one here. Y'all cannot be asleep. There is money to be made even in Fort Myers, and I came 2.5 hours here, and I'm the first one on the thrift route. This is unbelievable. Let's go see what we find. All right, first store, Fort Myers. Got a golf hat, $3.99. Sorexin. These ones, they're hard to see if they're the right ones on the inside. They don't really have a lot of tags usually, but Loudmouth, great brand. These are in the women's section, by the way. North Face, $4.99. And I do well with this brand. Real Legends, $4.99. They had a bunch of it. Another one, $4.99. Some Polo corduroys, $7.99. Corduroy, that's good. This is a great brand, Polo Rugby. It was from the early 2000s. These are $8.99. They got the button fly. Some PFG outdoor pants, $6.99. Zips into shorts. Little Tommy Bahama shirt, $4.99. Bugatti, $3.99. Vintage Dilbert shirt, single stitch. This one is $2.99. Oneta tag, cool shirt. Psycho Bunny, $6.99. RLX, $6.99. 511 Tactical, $6.99. Vineyard Vines, $4. Another Real Legends, $5. Another one, $4.99. Another one, $4.99. Good size, 3X, Michigan Wolverines, $3.99. $4.99, sorry. $2.99 for the Real Legends shirt. These ones do okay. It's cheap, $3. PFG, probably still make 10 or 12 bucks. The Wrangler George Strait Western shirts, $5.99. Those are okay. Eli Plains Pearl Snap, $7. FootJoy, $4.99. Another RLX, $7. Another FootJoy, $7. This is probably the best one that we found so far. Nike Supreme Court. And maybe you look at this tag and you think maybe it's fake, but it has the RN number right there, 56323, which if you look up on the Google machine is the actual RN for Nike. Also, Challenge Court does good. This is a cool one. Ariat, brand new at tags. Original price was $50. This one is $6.99. Simple Peter Millar, $6.99. Orvis, I've had this one a bunch of times. This one is $5.99. Real Legends, $6.99. Polo pajama pants, $2.99. Polo trunks, I sell polo trunks even on Christmas, $4.99. Vineyard Vines trunks do great, $4.99. PFG, $6.99. Eddie Bauer camp shirt, $6.99. Another Real Legends PFG style one, $6.99. Hello Bean button-up shirt, nice pattern, $6.99. And the last one, Orvis, $6.99. And this is the first stop in Fort Myers. Never been here. That's the theme of the show. We've never been here. We're going to hit a couple more thrifts. Our hotel doesn't open for a little while. 9:31. Took us 20 minutes to find the stuff. I would have already been and left, but I'm doing this for you. 20 minutes. Here's the estimated profit we're going to make. And we will probably be able to pay for our entire hotel bill with just this store. That's how it's done. And guys, if it's good stuff, I'll take my time and show you about it. But if it's regular stuff, I'm zooming through it. If it's bread and butter, I'm zooming through it. We got to hit more stores and find cool stuff that we can actually talk about. Regular stuff, let's just add it up, run it to the total. Let's hit the next store and make some more money. All right, store number one. Everyone is arriving, but too late. Second store. I don't really do good in these kind of stores, but we're out here. Let's check it out. The other one doesn't open till a couple more minutes, and it's like across the street. So this has been like an epic thrift route. All of the thrift stores are on this one street, and we're going to hit a bunch of them.
Good morning.
Morning.
Today I'm doing clothes, Christmas stuff, and Thanksgiving stuff. 50%.
Thank you.
All right, so we were in and out of there real quick, probably less than 10 minutes. It's 9:52. The next store opens across the street at 10. We're rocking and rolling. I'm going through this quick. Everything was half off for clothes. Zero restriction golf stuff. Sells okay for me. This was originally $15,750. New England Patriots beanie, less than $3. A lot of zero restriction, $750. Another one, zero restriction, about $8. Another one, good pattern, about $8. Ohio State, less than $5. Wisconsin Badgers, less than $5. This is a vintage shirt for my vintage store. Probably sell it for 10 or 15 bucks. They wanted $3. Bugatti Omo, less than $3. FootJoy, $3. Mizzen in Maine, about $3.50. Spider, I'm telling you, every single thrift store in America has Spider, even a hole in the wall thrift store. This one was less than $8. This one will do okay. Nice color polo, small pony, but good size. This one was $4. PFG, I love the PFGs down here in Florida, $5. Good pattern, this brand does okay. Pacific Legends, $5, but the good pattern with the macaws. And that's it. Next store. And I hope you guys see in and out. First store in a couple of minutes, this store in 10 minutes, hundreds of dollars every single store. I'm in and out. I'm not looking up stuff. I got the Rolodex right here. I'm not playing games. I am here to get the stuff literally just across the street. The first Goodwill is on the other side of this building. And this one here has a thrift store, and that sign says Thrift too.
This is blue tags $1. This is it.
All right, very, very quick. They had like one little carousel of clothes. We got 2 Peter Millars, 1 Boston Red Sox Pro Combat, and then I threw in a Michigan Spartans hoodie that was also $1. And then they asked, do we want to round up for charity? I said, round it all the way up. I gave them a couple extra dollars, and they gave me a couple of Oreos that were by the front door. So this place is a win. It's very small. If you do women's clothing, it's probably fantastic. I don't skip. We were in there probably less than 5 minutes. Next door, Salvation Army. And the sign's gone. This area got hit by a real bad hurricane about a year ago. That sign's gone too. So it looks like they're still trying to recover and get things together. But all in all, it looks pretty okay. I'm just kidding about like going real fast. I'm just going at a comfortable pace. We're chilling. We're getting a bunch of stuff. We're making a lot of money. And we're just flowing. But as you know the information, you don't have to spend as much time in the stores. And we're in and out, getting all the stuff and going to the next store, leaving all the scraps for everybody else, because that is not my business model. All right, this store sucks, but the price is right in the Naples Fort Myers area. The price is right everywhere. I don't think we've seen a price above $7 or $8. So this doesn't have a lot of stuff at the store. The racks are pretty bare, pretty empty. We got a FootJoy. Blue tags are 25% off. White tag is 50% off. FootJoy, $5. NatNast, 50% off, $2.50. These collaborations with Under Armour do good. Star Wars, The Rock. This one is going to be $2 or so. That one was 25% off. This one is going to be about $3 or so, Woolrich. And then just a basic Adidas hat for a couple bucks. All in all, not too much stuff. If I lived here personally, I would skip this one because there's 3 across the street and 2 more right across the street, and that's where we're going next. All right, I have a couple of questions so far, and if you're paying attention, you see we're going to pay for the hotel and our entire weekend trip before the hotel even opens. That's how it's done. But I haven't seen anybody in any of these thrift stores. Like, there's nobody here, and it's almost about to be 10:45. We've already hit 3 or 4 stores by this time. There's 2 more right across the street. And for the record, I think I might be saying Naples and Fort Myers, but they're kind of both in the same to an outsider. I don't know where we are. I've never been here. My wife picked a route. Don't at me. All right, next store. And if you live in a far off land where you have to travel a long time to get to your thrift route, you officially have permission to complain in the comments, because this is a store. There's a store right there, and every single store that we've been to has been a baseball throw away from the last one. So this parking lot looks like it has some people. Maybe this is where all the resellers are, because they certainly weren't in the other stores. So it's a super thrift. It's either going to be super good or super bad. Let's go. We just left super thrift. We only got about 5 items, but I'm not going to bore you and keep showing you the bread and butter. If I'm going to take your time, I value your time. I'm not going to show you mediocrity, because I only want to show you greatness. Speaking of greatness, if you ever want to learn how to resell, you want to learn how to do eBay the right way. Again, I've been the #1 seller in every single pre-owned men's category on eBay for the last 15 years. Consider joining the Reseller Greatness Podcast Facebook group. We have over 20 calls per week, live coaches, everything is on replay. I do the morning call every single day. It's a beautiful group, beautiful community, but I have so much confidence in myself that I can bring you top tier finds in strange faraway lands hours away from my house, that we're going to forego showing you these items only to show you better ones later. Purple Thrift, let's check it out. All right, so this store didn't have much for clothes, but we got a couple games. These are $2 each. Wii, Super Mario Galaxy, and this one you're thinking is not a good game, but Super Smash Brothers, bro. So even though the clothes weren't good, still coming out of here with something. Picked up the games from the purple one. Every single store around here has a full coffee set up in the front. They had a Keurig, you can make your own coffee, or they have snacks and cakes by the front door. This is the best thrift route ever. Next up, Goodwill, and Goodwill never really lets me down. It doesn't matter what city, what state, what town, Goodwill is always Old Faithful. All right, here we are. UMass hat, $5. TaylorMade hat, $4. Patagonia shirt, new with tags. This one is $5. Nice Woolrich pattern, $3.99. And I'm going to show you something at this store. $4.99 John Barredo's. And it doesn't have a tag. They don't know what the brand is. $6.99. Lulu. FootJoy, $7. No tag, but this is RLX, $3.99. No tag, $4.99. Lulu. Navy Under Armour, $4. Nat Nas, $5. Vineyard Vines trunks, half off, $2. Eli Cattleman, $7. No tag, $3.99. This is Polo. Got him. $6. FootJoy. $5 for the brick and mortar store. I'll sell it for probably 10 or 12. $2.99 brick and mortar store. $7. Adios amigos. So again, guys, we have to know more than the thrift store. 3 or 4 of those shirts had no tag, so they marked them down to $3.99. Those were the best 3 or 4 shirts that we got out of the whole store. The one Polo one, the RLX, and a couple of Lululemons because they had no tag. We're gonna have lunch at this place, Pop Stroke, and they have a legit mini golf course over there. Anybody in favor of getting a mini golf reseller world championship? I'm with it. I want all the smoke. More stores we've never explored before. Fort Myers Beach, Kiwanis Thrift Shop. In and out real quick. We were only here probably 7 minutes. The area is not that big. They are having a super special. All women's and men's clothing, except for blue tag, 50% off. These ones here are $8. This is a blue tag. That's Polo. $3.50. This is Polo Performance, good size, big size. That one's going to be $3. This is a PFG Louisville Cardinals college team. This one is going to be $4.50. Eaton. This one's going to be $11. I'm good paying $11 for Eaton. Great brand. Again, Eaton. $11. No problem. Eaton. Again, $11. No problem. We're going to do great on the Eaton. Tag $1 sale. Got this Carhartt, $1. Nice Eddie Bauer Aztec print, also $1. These stores here, like, they're fine. They're producing stuff. They do have very small sections, some of them. The first ones that we went to had larger sections and we did a little bit better, but these ones are super small. So like for the amount of time that you spend in there and what you find, like, it's not bad at all because all of these stores are really close and like these stores are taking like less than 7 minutes to run through. But tomorrow we're going to go to the flea market and then there's a whole bunch of other stores back that way that we're going to hit too. So I have faith. I have faith we're going to find something awesome, something noteworthy, something we can talk about. But this is what I want from you guys. Somebody, more than one person, everybody, give me some kind of challenge. Give me a challenge below, something that you think is impossible to do, and I want to try my best to go ahead and do it. So if you have a challenge, post it below. If you think like, because in that store I got a couple other things I didn't show, but I've already seen it all 100 times. So like not a lot of stuff is like super duper exciting to me. Like it's just run of the mill. But if it's exciting to you guys to like see everything and get explanations of why everything was bought, post that below too, because if that's what you guys want to see, if that's what you guys want to learn about, I'm happy to do it. But I want to show you something good. And I have the feeling. Sometimes you have the feeling, sometimes you don't have the feeling. I'm starting to get the feeling that there is good stuff in the Fort Myers area. Here we are in one of my most favorite places in the entire world. Back there is Sanibel Island and Captiva Island, home to some of the best beaches and of course home to some of the best sunsets in the entire world. So when my wife and I first met, we used to come over here. It's about 2 or 3 hours away from my house. We live on the east coast of Florida by Miami. We're on the west coast of Florida, Fort Myers, Tampa area. And we used to come out here when we first met each other, and it's been a mighty long time since we've been here. As you guys know the story, our plan was to work as hard as possible for 15 years until my son graduated high school. And then after that, build beautiful businesses, get some real estate, retire, travel the world, go on a bunch of adventures. And that's what you guys are getting to see now. So we're gonna enjoy the sunset. We're gonna have a good time. If you walk out as far as you can see, the water won't even go above your knee. On low tide, you can walk out as far as you can see, and the water won't even go above your ankles. So this place is truly remarkable. I hope you enjoy the scenery. I hope you enjoy the sunset. But tomorrow, We're up early and we're hitting those flea markets. So we just left the flea market. We crushed it over there, but we're gonna keep this one strictly thrift store. The next video immediately following this one will be the flea market, and you don't want to miss it. We cleaned out an entire vendor within 5 minutes of getting there. Hit a couple stores on our way back to the hotel and our way back to doing some fun stuff later on in the day. Let's see what we got. All right, so we hit this store real quick after the flea market, and the sections around here are a little bit smaller, but it doesn't matter. You just got to go to more stores. If they're smaller, it just takes less time to do them. So we got this Peter Millar Summer Comfort, Old Faithful. They want $9, no problem. This Hawaiian shirt, College, Illinois. They want $9, probably will sell for 25 to 30. Vineyard Vine Slim Fit Murray shirt, $7. Then we got two Ichros, good brand, but very good colors, $9 for that one. And again, $9 for that one. So in and out in under 10 minutes, you know, we're gonna make $100. Off to the next one. So some of these thrift stores, the men's section are a little bit smaller, but that's okay. You get through them quick. It takes 10 minutes to run through them. You pull out $100 or $200 and you go off to the next store. More opportunities. If they're smaller sections, takes less time. Just go to more stores. It's all good. And we're gonna probably hit 10 stores in 24 hours, counting the ones from yesterday. And if $2,000 in profit or so is not good enough for 10 stores in a 24-hour period, I'm not sure. Maybe go be a doctor or something. Came up on this thrift and I haven't even gone inside yet. I can already tell this store is going to be money. When you have been doing this as long as I have, you could tell from outside that the store is going to be money. So I have a good feeling. So we got Johnny O, $2.99. Can't beat it. This Masters, $14.99. Original price, $85. I'm not even mad. $2.99. Edgartown. REI, $2.99. Masters, $9.99. This is the Performance. Another Ichro, $5.99. Untuck It, good pattern, $5.99. Pearl Snap, Eli Plains, $3.99. These Hawaiian shirts of sports teams do good, $9.99. Vineyard Vines, Murray shirt, $5.99. This is a heavy duty kind of workwear. Lucky Brand shirt, $5.99. Nice little LO Bean Hawaiian. We got two of those, $4.99 each. The Rock, $4.99. Nice Tommy Bahama, $5.99. These Camp Under Armour shirts do good, $2.99. Boston College Women's, $5.99. LO Bean Fleece, $7.99. $7.99 Under Armour Storm. This is a sleeper, Victoronics, $3.99. This is a vintage made in USA Dropkick Murphy shirt. This will go to my brick and mortar store, probably sell for $15. They want $2.99. Pima Cotton, $2.99. Even though it's plain, the Pima Cotton is going to help it. LL Bean Heavy Duty Fleece. It's got a liner in there, $4.99. More Untuck It, $7.99. Nice linen Lucky Brand. I've sold this shirt before, $5.99. Untuck It, $7.99. Untuck It, $5.99. Untuck It, $7.99. We're gonna add all that up. Just as I suspected, this store was money. You could tell from the outside, you could smell it from the outside. Could have given up, could have said, you know, we're not hitting, we're not doing fantastic, we're just getting bread and butter, yada, yada, yada. One store paid for the whole trip. Everything else is profit. This vacation will result in a couple $1,000 in profit and a great time. So we've already paid for the entire trip with one thrift store, but I still want to pay for the whole trip with one item, and I am beyond confident that we can still do it. Talk of the town consignment in the same plaza as Hot Bins. Usually I don't do very well at consignment shops, but we're here, so let's hit it. Do you guys have any luck at Hot Bins? I've never been. She said 50% off all clothing except yellow. this place does have some potential.
All right, I take back everything I said outside about consignment stores. We had luck. All clothing is 50% off except yellow tags. Iowa hat, $4.99, half off, $2.50. Kansas City Royals, this one's gonna be $2.99 full price. These church shoes, these are gonna be $14.99. Shoes don't count for yellow tag, but these are gonna sell for $100. This very cool Obermeyer, this is gonna be half off. This is gonna be $10. That's gonna sell good. FootJoy, this one's gonna be $3.50. This very nice tracksuit, Nike, it'll be $10. $10. Philadelphia Flyers. I'll sell this at my brick and mortar store. This is gonna be $3. I'll sell it for $20. Tampa Bay Rays. This is gonna be $5.50, no problem. But this is the home run I've been waiting for the whole trip. Vanson leather jacket, $30, full price. Comes $300 to $700. Fort Myers, you could do this, and aside from the thrift gods, dreams don't work unless you do.
So there you have it. You saw it live and in person. We paid for the entire trip, one store, and then we paid for the entire trip, one item. Our estimated profit is going to be $2,862.90. And that's how it's done. Everywhere we go, we are going to make money. Everywhere we go, we are going to do fun stuff and pay for it by thrifting. So again, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. I appreciate everyone for staying tuned. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope I could just continue to make the coolest videos that I absolutely can. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Fort Myers. Great stuff all around. We had a lot of fun. Be great.